Life is mundane. We wake up, work, sleep, and then get up and do it again. But this thing, it always stays with us. No matter how often we need it, it's always there for us. But this time, it wasn't. When we ask where it went, they tell us someone must have taken it, but that's all the world knows. Still, I can't stop thinking about it. It's a truly malicious crime to take something so important away from people. The world will never rest until the criminal is found, and I'm gonna find them.
Here we are in the halls of Park Ridge High School, where uneasiness can be felt throughout the building. On Monday, a pencil sharpener was stolen from Mr. A's classroom. This joint film project will document the investigation into the crime. Today, I am joined by Mikey DeMar, who is deeply invested in this project.
Whoa, no, come on.
What?
You know I'm only here to get my grade up in film.
Whatever, doesn't it,
Just because Mr. A paired us together doesn't mean I'm invested in this sort of thing.
Okay, fine, whatever, just keep rolling. You have an investigation to do. We are on our way to the scene of the crime to find out more. This is so much worse than I thought.
The crime scene was an absolute mess. No motive could justify such a violent crime.
Do you know anything about what happened here?
The pencil sharpener? All I know is they haven't cleaned it up yet.
Do you know anything that could help us with this investigation?
I mean, it happened Monday. It's a shame, but it wasn't that great of a sharpener anyway.
And so, the investigation begins. To start this investigation, we need to narrow down our timeline.
If we could find pictures or videos from the classroom on that day, maybe we could find out when the crime had been committed and when it had not, therefore narrowing down our timeline. Maybe we have pictures of the classroom. Check your phone.
I got something.
Me too.
From the background of these two images, it was clear the sharpener had gone missing between 11:04 and 12:23 the day of the crime. We had secured an official timeline, a great first step in the investigation. The thief, the maniac, was now closer within reach. People are scared, but I'm gonna help them.
It's a travesty. Who steals a pencil sharpener? It's the pinnacle of educational success here at this school. And it is ridiculous. They should be punished.
It's just a weird thing to do. I don't know why someone would do something like that.
How could somebody do this to our school?
Missing pencil sharpener, man, that was going on while I was there, I'd be out. I bet you guys are checking the security cameras, right? I mean, how else were you gonna figure out who stole that thing?
In a sudden, obvious epiphany, Harry had unknowingly given us the perfect next step in the investigation: the hallway security cameras.
Security footage was a turning point in the investigation. Not only do we have footage, but we have our timestamps.
Amazingly, during our time frame in between periods, 3 sets of suspects had entered the room where this corrupt crime had occurred. Brandon Bliss, John Fogarty, Mr. A, accompanied by Michael DeMar.
Wait, why were you in the room?
Oh, Mr. A asked me to review footage.
Oh yeah, Mikey and I were just reviewing film footage for class.
We had a solid alibi and confirmation from Mr. A, so him and my own partner, Michael, were of course in the clear.
Looks like the next person on our list is Brandon Bliss.
It was time to really dig deep into the investigation.
We need Brandon Bliss.
Are you aware of the missing pencil sharpener in room 21?
What's the pencil sharpener?
Brandon was a tough nut to crack.
Do you think Brandon Bliss committed this crime?
It's a definite possibility. He comes across as a very respectful young man, but deep down, he is a sinister soul. He could have definitely done it.
Oh yeah, there's no way Brandon didn't do it.
Brandon Bliss committed this crime.
You're currently our lead suspect. We have video evidence of you entering room 21.
Oh yeah, I was just grabbing a pencil before Spanish class.
So you did not steal the sharpener.
Oh, the thing that chops the pencils?
It almost seemed as if Brandon was too stupid to commit the crime, and with a strong alibi, and for someone with his senselessness, he was a dead end. He later returned the pencil he had borrowed and showed us his very own sharpener, further dismissing any cause for him to have done the dirty deed. The only other person who could have done the crime was our final suspect. Now we just had to find out why. It was time to see Mr. Fogarty.
I think this is our guy, Caroline.
It's gotta be. There's no use in denying it. We know what you did in Mr. A's room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And now, we know you did it.
All right, you got me. I take no pride in saying this, but we were just looking for a way to get the guy fired, to be honest with you. He comes in here, his fancy suits, he's bringing in all these revolutionary ideas. We were just looking for a way to get rid of this guy.
So, you stole the sharpener to get Mr. A fired?
What? No.
The missing sharpener in room 21, that was you.
No, I didn't steal any sharpener. Whoa, hold on now. Listen, I admit I tried to get him fired, but I didn't steal it. Hey, don't tell anyone.
Mr. Fogarty somehow was also in the clear. He was just trying to get Mr. A fired, but he had no involvement in anything bad. In fact, he had nothing of significance to offer or to punish. I was at a loss, but there was no way I was giving up. The people need this. I need this. So it was back to the drawing board. Brandon was too oblivious, and Fogarty had done nothing wrong. It was time for me to think outside the box and re-examine the alibi our bias had immediately overlooked. Mr. A. As we looked back, the pieces fit together more and more. Mr. A didn't seem to care about such a violent crime.
It's a shame, but it wasn't that great of a sharpener anyway.
Or care about a sharpener at all. Well, it turns out the school has a strict budget policy on classroom accessories. Unless it's broken or missing, the school won't pay for a new one. It appears that we found our motive. Mr. A wanted a new, better sharpener, so he staged the crime. And he could have done it himself, beginning or end of any class. It had to have been him.
You did it! I know you took the sharpener. The old one wasn't good enough for you, and the school wouldn't give you a new one, so you took it away and you staged it to look like it was stolen.
You think I took my own sharpener?
Yes!
Ah!
What's wrong?
Can't find it.
What's wrong? Come down, what happened?
Can't find it. My sharpener.
I don't know where it went. I bought it for someone special, and I just can't find it anymore.
We're gonna find it.
He'd struck again, and I wasn't there to stop him. Mr. LeBreau had joined the list of the scared and attacked, but we realized it couldn't have been Mr. A, because he could never do such a thing to his own friend. His motive no longer had strength.
There is a menace in this school, and he needs to be stopped.
This is so stupid.
Mr. LeBreau couldn't give us a time frame of the crime. And even worse, the criminal would strike 3 more times within the next 2 days around the school. Times were fearful and desperate.
I got hit last week. This has been going on way too long. It is outrageous.
I'll tell you one thing. I want my damn sharpener back.
No entiendo dónde está mi sacapuntas. Lo he buscado por todas partes y no lo encuentro. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando aquí?
What could have happened? Who? What maniac does this? No, what thing does this? Those innocent people, those valuable sharpeners. Did they enter through the windows, delete footage, inside job? Who caused this insanity? Who? It's just beyond motive, beyond logic, beyond emotion. It was simply madness. We were back at what felt like square one, but it was okay, because we were dedicated to work all day and night. Mr. A had even offered his help in the investigation. Did we fully trust him? No, but could we use the help? Definitely.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Where are the notes for the third hit? And I can't pull anything.
It was truly the most horrifying thing I have ever seen.
What happened?
You!
Oh, so you finally found the sharpeners, huh? I'll admit it was me the whole time, right under your nose. God, what a pathetic investigator you are. Oblivious, absurd, lousy, ignorant, oblivious. Just so...
Why?
Why? I'll tell you why, Caroline. Because these teachers, they wield a power they don't even understand. These sharpeners sit on desks, collecting dust, fixing broken pencils. Broken pencils? Broken pencils created by careless students and arrogant teachers, you included, Mr. A. These are beautiful machines, and their true meaning is being overlooked. No one sees their potential, except me. I see their potential, and you, Caroline, you think you see it too, but you don't. All you see is a case to solve, and you don't know what's really at the heart of it. I've known for a long time how great these machines are, and I thought it was just about high time I gave them the life they deserve. Listen, I didn't even want to help you with this stupid investigation, but if it meant good grade in film and keeping my name clear from your little list, I was all in. So take me away, Caroline. Maybe I'm crazy, but to me, you're all nuts.
You're out of your mind, pal. I mean, when I said this was a crime without motive, I knew it would be absurd, but this is insane. Mr. A, take him away.
Wait, why were you in the room?
It doesn't mean I
feeling sharp.
I want my damn
See,
sharpener
the maniacs
back.
are now closer within reach, and I'm gonna find them. As we look back, the arrows pointed towards Michael this entire time. The constant disinterest in the project, the time frame, and even the fact that he left about 15 seconds after Mr. A did. It all adds up now, and with our confession, Michael will be punished. He will be going away for a very long time. His motive, it was abundantly insane. But I guess it's true. The only motive left for a crime as inhumane as this is madness. Pure madness. And that's what Michael was. Mad. Mad at the world and mad out of his mind. It hurt me to know that I had been working with such an insane freak this entire time. The sharpeners are found in relatively good condition, and the only thing left to do was to return them to the people, show them that they were once again safe. With all that we've been through, we've learned a valuable lesson. That the importance of what we have is never truly understood until it's gone. However, after all this time, all I could think about was that we had found him. We found the vicious individual responsible, and the world was safe. I had found the man responsible for these shreds of evidence.